because I'm looking for a husband. Anyone out there? I am available, single. I'm hardworking. I'm funny.
I'm gonna put all this in the video. I'm definitely putting this in the video. My name is Shad Harrison. I've always loved hearing the stories of how creatives and entrepreneurs got started in their careers. So now, it's my time to tell those stories. This is Interviews with the Rebel. What's going on, people? This is Shad Harris of the Rebel Society, and this is another episode of Interviews with the Rebel. The whole purpose of this show is to kind of highlight people who are innovative, unconventional, who are actually out here killing it, you know, in the digital landscape and just in regular life. So today we have real estate mogul, realtor extraordinaire.
You know what?
We have Miss Shanique Morris.
Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
All right, so a little bit of our backstory is that, you know, Shanique hit me up probably like last year about, you know, she just got into real estate and needed a fire video to kind of help, you know, springboard her out here.
Fire.
And it was pretty dope. So we've been, you know, linking and building ever since then. And I've been proud of like your growth over this past year. Anytime people mention like real estate agents, I always like, yo, do you know Shanique? Well, if you're not, you need to know her.
I appreciate that. Like,
yeah,
seriously. Tremendously, especially because you know how I always flake. And you
still
support me.
Yeah. She's hella flaky, but that's neither here
in
nor
my
there.
personal life. He's my friend.
I mean, you're flaky in your professional life sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to talk about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sidebar.
We're not cutting that out.
Okay.
She's not flaky with her client. She's just flaky with me. So.
Okay. That on topic.
All right. So, for the people that don't know you, who are you and what do you do?
I am a licensed real estate agent here in Virginia. Hampton Roads is primarily where I work. Mm-hmm. I've also become an investor over the past year, and I'm just learning, growing, and trying to live. That's it.
Okay. All right. So, first the icebreaker question.
Okay.
Which music artists do you relate to the most, as far as their songs speak to you? Their songs talk about stuff that you're going through. Aesthetic-wise, who you feel kind of matches who you are at your core, your vibe, all that.
I'm so eclectic. I'm like all of it.
Everybody say they're eclectic, but they don't really be eclectic.
Like I have such a diverse palette for music that I really don't have a favorite. I really don't. I like a little bit of this person, that person.
Well, not even necessarily your favorite, but who do you feel like matches your vibe, like I said? Like I had somebody said that in their core, they are Solange. Like me, I feel like the person that matches me the most is like Wale. Like sometimes I get hella emotional, you know, all that.
I would probably say, and I know it sounds cliche,
you gonna say
but
Beyonce?
I'm gonna say Beyonce only because number one, we are both Virgos. Okay.
When's your birthday?
Ethic, September 7th.
Oh yeah.
It's 3 days after hers.
Mine's the 17th, so.
You're a Virgo?
Yeah.
I don't like Virgo men. That's why I don't like you.
Okay.
But anyway,
go on with your little story.
Her work ethic is crazy. She's always going to work, even when it doesn't appear that she wants to. She's going to go hard. She seems to be a little bit of a perfectionist. She seems to be a little hard to work with, a little hard to build a team around.
Are you hard to work with?
A little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely need to build a team of agents because the way my business has grown, I can't do it all by myself. Mm-hmm. But I know that I am not easy to work with. I have high bar for myself and for everybody around me. And I don't take no shorts.
So that is why you're Beyonce, huh?
I'm not Beyonce, but if I had to like...
Beyonce is your spirit animal.
If I had to think, and she's so private. I really am. I'm very private. Very private.
You be at the beach every week.
I do not. Nuh-uh. See, you think I'm at the beach every week. You look on the gram, that is, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I would have to say.
And by the way, everybody says they're Beyonce, but they're really not.
Look.
Okay, but
stop asking them wet questions then.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Everyone is not super into like.
Some people are just delusional. You might be delusional. Okay, well, anyway.
I am if I ever thought you were my friend. Okay, back to it.
All right, so first real question is, what is your 30-second, 90-second origin story? So how you got started, you know, what made you get...
I've always liked real estate. I mean, houses. I just like looking at pretty houses. Always my life. I've always had jobs where I was selling something. Even if it wasn't like a hard sales, indirect sales, always something where it was kind of commission-based. With a
Narcotics?
Narcotics a little bit did that, but
a little dabble.
I wasn't really that good at it.
Okay.
So
Bagging up the mid.
Yeah, mid. But anyway, so long story short, I had a job which was making like the most money I'd ever made in my life. It was like good, benefits were good, but I started hating it. I started hating coming to work every day. So
What type of job was it?
I was a manager at a nursing agency, a staffing agency.
Okay.
So it was a lot. Like I said, the money was good, the benefits were good, but I just had no enjoyment, no passion for life. My quality of life sucked.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said, okay, think about what it is that you could possibly be good at. What do you even think?
Mm-hmm.
Real estate. I went to school, got my license while I was still working, took classes after work, and once I got my license, quit my job. And that has been it.
Okay. So how's the first year? Because you're in your second year right now.
I'm in my second year now.
So how was the first year?
First year was amazing. So it was a rough start. Only, the money was slow.
Right.
You don't make money right away in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So it took a couple of months before I actually got a paycheck from it. But
about how long? Just for the people out there.
I got my first closing 3 months in. So 3 months without a paycheck when you are used to a substantial paycheck
right.
is, you're a little tough. And
okay.
then even with that paycheck, it wasn't that huge. The house wasn't like a big old house.
Yeah.
It was a modest house,
right.
modest paycheck. But it was enough to, fuel to the next one. And then it just kind of started snowballing from there.
Okay.
But I will say to anyone looking to become a real estate agent, from what I've heard and just talking to my colleagues, 3
mm-hmm.
months is really not normal. They say
okay.
more like 6 months that you'll get your first closing.
Okay.
So plan for that.
All right. So I like to really talk like numbers as far as, money that you're bringing in. So in those first 3 to 6 months, what were you kind of like grossing? What were the numbers?
So I was told when I meet with my clients, I like everyone to know how real estate agents make their money.
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling them my company is going to make 3%. So you take a $100,000 house, let's per se.
Mm-hmm.
If I sell that, that's a $3,000 check that's
mm-hmm.
going to go to my broker.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to take his percentage, and I'm going to get the rest. So I keep my percentage a little hidden, but within from my first paycheck to, let's say, a 6 month span, I would say I made maybe about $25,000 in that time span.
Okay.
So
that's pretty good. That's more than some people make in a whole year.
Well, you make I made $25,000. Like I still got to pay 30% of that to taxes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I still, and in my first year of real estate, I hustled hard and I put all of my money back into the business.
Right.
I didn't really see it. So
right.
every time I got money, I'm like investing in myself in some kind of way.
Right.
So it's just like, I'm paying my bills.
Yeah.
But so I didn't really start to actually see money that I could live off of, I feel like, until this year.
Okay.
So
you said something that kind of stood out to me. And you said that when you first meet with a client, you try to tell them how you actually make your money as their real estate agent.
Right.
Why do you feel like you do that?
I want them to know that, okay, so I break it down. I get 3%. I always use the $100,000 house, $3,000.
Yeah.
If I tell you as your real estate agent that, hey, if you want to win this house, I need you to go up $5,000 because,
mm-hmm.
There's multiple offers. I need you to understand that 3% of $5,000 is not enough for me to entice you. Because you think, hey, she wants you to spend more because she's
trying to upsell because you're trying to make some more money off
that
me.
$120 ain't breaking, that's how much more I'm going to make. And not even that. That's how much more my broker's going to make. I'm making a percentage of that.
Right.
So I want them to know that it's never a motivation for me to make more money when I'm telling you, hey, you need to go up a little bit. It's because you need to win the house.
Right.
So that's my whole, and I like them to know that I don't get paid anything until and if you close on a house.
Yeah.
So I try to spoil my clients a little
mm-hmm.
bit. I'm going to take you out. I'm going to do all these different things, and I'm not necessarily guaranteed a paycheck.
And
that's just like, I want you to know my commitment to you. So I want them to know what the numbers look like a little bit.
So how has that worked out for you, just being super upfront as far as the money? Do you feel like people kind of like trusting you more? Or
most people respect it. I'm not for everyone. I've worked with clients who ultimately didn't purchase a house through me and
mm-hmm.
moved on to another agent, or maybe not purchased a house at all.
Okay.
So it's not always, everything is great.
Right.
It's a roller coaster.
Okay. So you just said something else. You said that you're not for everybody. Like with me in my business, I feel like I'm definitely not for everybody. Like mm-hmm. I talk shit, like mm-hmm. I'm gonna be on your ass, mm-hmm. like I'm all that. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people can't really take that.
Exactly.
So, and I feel like the people who, are for me, we have a great time, we have great rapport, we get shit done. So, like when did you realize that you're not for everybody?
Well, I'm a little, I'm not young. I'm 36 years old. So
Yeah.
I've known
A little
that
oldie.
about myself for a while, that I'm not for everybody. But in a business, my first year, I will have to say, I helped anyone who came looking for help, regardless on if I felt like they weren't really a personality match.
Right.
After that first year, to be honest, my money got a little stronger. My skills got a little stronger. I was able to say, you know what? I'm not going to take on every client.
Right.
I'd rather a quality of life.
Right,
every client's not going to work out.
Not to be stressed out, people
Not
calling you all the time.
This is, people don't understand how demanding it is to be a realtor, real estate agent, anything in this realm. It is demanding, especially if you're a busy one.
Yeah.
So I determined that I'd rather less business as long as it's the right business.
Okay.
And that's where I'm at with it now.
So who do you feel like you're for though? Like,
I am for people who can handle. I'm a little bit aggressive. I'm a little bit blunt. I'm a little bit. This is how I describe me. I'm a kind person, but I'm not nice. So I'm really compassionate. I'll go over and above to do the extra things, but I'm at the point that I'm not really gonna do a whole lot of hand holding.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do a whole lot of coaxing.
Okay.
You have to make the decision to be ready to do this, and then I'm gonna help you. Worse, in my first year, I was convincing people that that
they should buy a house.
They should buy a house.
Okay.
This year, if you need any type of convincing, I'm not the agent for you.
Okay.
This has to be something that you want. This has to be something that you've wanted before you saw my face. You couldn't have, I got a lot of people who would see me and see me working with clients and like, oh my God, that looks like fun. Let me call her and see what I can,
Right.
That's cool. I don't really work with a lot of those clients. The clients I work with are like, I'm ready to buy a house now.
Okay. So in that first year or so, what are some things that you actually learned about yourself? Like working with, all these different clients.
I am an overextender.
What does that mean?
I overcommit. So that's even something I'm working on now. I paid for videos with you and never did them.
I be hitting her up,
and
nothing.
I have every intent. Obviously, if you pay for something, you have the intent to do it.
Right.
So I prepay with the intent to do it.
And then get ghosts, which is the weirdest shit ever.
Like, life really just happens for me, and it's because I'm overextending myself.
Okay.
I'm doing, I'm promising this person this, that, and I really want to make good on it.
Yeah.
And the people that get slighted the most are my friends. So it's like, because you're a friend to me, Shaw to understand.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. He got his money, understand, and then it starts to trip over a little bit into business.
Yeah.
So just learning, I can't do everything. I need to take on less or add to, build a team.
Okay.
Just pacing myself, and I don't know it all. I'm not even 2 years in.
Right.
So a lot of people look to me as to have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I'm not scared to find out the answer to anything.
Right.
So it's still a working process, and I'm still learning.
Okay. All right. So in the first year, you say you got a lot of people, reaching out to you. What were some ways that you were actually, marketing yourself or putting yourself out there that led to you getting more clients?
Definitely. Okay, so the first year was like so much hustle. There are so many things that I did the first year, and it's kind of coasted me this year because I haven't really done anything, and I'm still getting the benefit from last year. So first thing is I stayed on Facebook and Instagram, but Facebook more in the beginning. If I saw anybody talking about a house, anything about a house, I was in your inbox. And not with
God, you was out here spamming people?
I was spamming hard in your inbox, and I tried to be, personable and myself. But look, I saw you on this person's page saying this.
Yeah.
You want a house? You want to, just really in your face with it.
Did that work for you though?
It did. It did. I had 3 closings my first year just from that. Hey, I saw you doing this. Also, if you sent me a friend request on Facebook, or not Instagram so much, but Facebook, I would accept it, but you're going to get a spam message back. Thank you for friending me. You ever think about buying a house? Give me a call. Yeah. And those things didn't work right away, but you'd be surprised 7 months later. I sold 2 houses to people that way. Hey, I remember I friended you 9 months ago and you said da-da-da-da-da. Those things were super, super instant. But the biggest thing that I did, and I don't know if people can still do it.
You mind putting that on vibrate for me?
Oh, I'm sorry. See, you be jumping.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. They want to buy houses. They want to sell houses. But one of the biggest things that I did, that there would be like big like ads. I don't know, it might be like a mortgage person that has might say, hey, like make an ad that says, do you want to buy a house?
I know you're talking about.
Question.
Right.
Every person who answered that question, I was in their inbox. You want to buy a house? You answered this question. You told that person, whatever. They might have asked the question, what's your rent, or what's keeping you from buying a house?
Right.
Or do you know the interest rates are low? Whatever it was, if it was related to real estate, I was in your inbox. So I was consistent every morning up before I went to bed, like.
And you got people off that, like.
Definitely, most definitely, and showing my work. So I was doing all of that stuff, right? So it wasn't hitting at first, right? But when those people started seeing, oh, she's at a home inspection. Oh, she's showing a house. Oh,
right.
She's really a working agent. She's not just some robot. You know?
So
they kind of started seeing me, and then just this area is small.
Right.
People see that you sold a house to their cousin, their friend, their, you know.
Yeah. Then just word of mouth kind of kicks in after that.
But definitely spam, Instagram heavy.
Okay. So I've, ever since I met you, I've seen you've been like heavy as far as showing the behind the scenes of kind of what you do as far as, your closings to, you walking through a house, you actually meeting with people. Like, what was the thought process behind that? Or you just like, I'm gonna just kind of show all this shit?
You want to know the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody.
No, I want you to lie to me.
No, this is the truth. I'm gonna have to shout someone out. So there's this guy. He's a local guy. His name is Derek Dixon.
Okay.
He's like a car salesman, anything. He was an investor.
Yeah.
He sat down to meet with me about, I was just getting my license. He's like, oh, you're a new agent. I want to get some investment properties. All right. We went out to eat so he can, whatever. As we're like breaking bread, I got all these papers on the table. I'm showing him, I'm new. I'm all my stuff professional. I'm ready.
Right.
I'm like, and this is here and the market is this. And he's just kind of nonchalant. He took a picture of me and he sent it to me.
Okay.
And he's like, you need to post that. People need to see you working.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I got a huge response from it. So I was like, oh, people do want to see like the day to day.
Yeah.
And I just started doing it more and more and more and more. And
how hard is it to do that? Because even with me, I try to do that all the time. But sometimes you either with somebody that you barely know, so you want to be the person that be like, you know what, I'm gonna flick it up real quick, or you just busy doing the work that people are bring you in to do.
I will tell you this. Now it's super hard. In the beginning, which is when I think you have the time to do it, it's not so hard because honestly, I didn't have so much work.
Right.
Sometimes I might go out on an appointment with you, and I may know that you can't qualify until next month.
Right.
But you just really wanted to see this house.
Yeah.
Right now, if you called me and I know you can't qualify till next month, you want to see a house, I'm not gonna be able to take you.
Yeah.
Back then,
because you booked and busy.
Because I'm busy. I had the time then. So me taking the time to do that helped with my content.
Right.
Because me showing the house is showing people, oh, let me call her when I need to see a house. So in the beginning, you have the time. Everybody claims they don't have you. I don't know why you don't have the time. You ain't getting the checks.
Right.
So I had all the time in the world, but now it's hard. And I try to, but like you said, you're busy doing the work, you're moving.
Okay. So do you feel it's like very important to be, I call it, just being top of mind. So when people think of real estate, they think of you. Because I feel like when I think of real estate, I think of you. And I know there's probably other people around this area who just either met you or have been around you enough where, as soon as somebody think of houses, they're going to throw your name out there.
That's flattering. And honestly, I've never given thought to that. I'm not a person that sets goals. To be honest, I'm not really intentional on my movements. I do what feels good here.
Okay.
So if it leaves me on the top of your mind as a real estate agent, that's super dope. I love that. But that is not my intent.
Okay. All right. I guess my next question would be, I feel like every industry has some type of blueprint. Like right now, if you're a comedian, I feel like if you just put out stuff every day, you're going to build a name for yourself. If you're a rapper, if you put out stuff, if you're hella consistent with what you're doing, as well as entertaining, you're going to, build a strong name for yourself, make money. So as far as being a real estate agent, what do you feel like is the blueprint to be a successful real estate agent?
I truly think that there are different paths. I don't think everybody can do the same thing. But for me, the top two things for me was one, coming from a place of abundance. So even if I didn't have, always being of service. Sometimes that's financially, sometimes it might be my time, sometimes, and not always looking for a payoff. Just do right by people.
Right.
You state your intent. Everyone, hey, Shanique wants to sell a house, but hey, I'll help you with that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Like everything doesn't have to be so hard in your face. Buy a house from me. So
right.
you need to do like soft sales.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And authenticity. Like everybody's trying to be someone. Be yourself.
Yeah.
That's really the only, you're going to find, there's going to be a whole group of people that don't rock with Shanique, but they don't rock with Susie because they like Susie's vibe.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's a tribe for every vibe. When you're authentic.
A tribe for every vibe.
A tribe for every vibe.
I feel like that's going to be the name of this video.
Is like it's a language that everybody speaks.
Let me go ahead and write that down while I'm
What?
thinking. A tribe for every vibe.
It is. Like, there are people that just can't rock with me. They can't rock with my vibe. I might show up looking like, damn, you had a rough night. And I might show up looking like, oh, you look like a Barbie doll. Like, you just,
yeah.
I don't ever try to fake it. I don't ever try to be anything that I'm not. I fall short often. I'm not above apologizing.
But what about the people who are doing those things, doing those two things? They're being, they have the spirit of abundance. They're being themselves, and they're not really getting to where they are. Because I feel like I feel like a lot of people are doing that, but they still aren't really. Like, I really want you to get real tangible. Like, so, like, if you're doing those things, like, what other things do you feel like?
I told you I spent hours stalking social media. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, hours.
Right.
I would take if you needed anything. I don't care if you needed a rental. I don't take rentals anymore.
Yeah.
But back then,
because you're popping.
Real estate. No, it's just I got time.
Yeah.
But if anything real estate related, I'm gonna do. I've had agents reach out to me, new agents, and say, "Hey, I'm a new agent. Can you help me?" Right? And maybe I might have the time to have a conversation. Maybe I don't.
Yeah.
I've had agents reach out to me saying, "Hey, I have this person that wants to work with me, and look at all of these houses they're sending me. They sending me 12 houses. I ain't got time for that. And want to see them tomorrow. You ain't ready. You ain't hustling.
You ain't got nothing else going on. You might as well do it.
Like, this is not easy. So honestly, if you're doing everything like the blueprint way and it's not working for you, guess what? You may not be meant to be a real estate agent. Because it's not for everybody. Yeah. You have to have a certain amount of hustle and tenacity. If you're not the type of person that can get a door slammed in your face and keep chucking, may not be. Not that it may not be for you, but you may not be this big successful agent that you want to be. Maybe you sell a few houses a year. Right. But in order to actually make some real money, you have to be willing to invest in yourself. Put in the work. I didn't. No profits for me. Yeah. Whatever it was, whether it was putting back into people. I do my roof Christmas. Yeah. I do, sleepovers with the kids. I might call up my clients, hey, where y'all do? I'm gonna take a group of y'all kids. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. So always constantly showing that I'm not just your real estate agent. I'm a real person that actually likes people. Yeah. And when people see that, they rock with you, and it's just like that. Okay. So you just mentioned that you do a lot of things that are considered outside the box, as far as taking a group of first-time home buyers to, Roof Chris for a dinner. You also do stuff where, like you said, you're taking kids. You are, taking a group of your clients out for brunch, which the mimosas were hitting that day. So yeah. So like, what was the thought process behind that? Because like I said, that's something that a lot of people don't do. So a lot of people can't even fathom to do something like that. Authenticity. So for me, I know.
You like to go to Roof Chris?
I like to go to Roof Chris.
Because you're popping?
I like that restaurant. So I'm like, well, maybe my clients might like it too.
Right.
And I know the first time, I didn't grow up going to Roof Chris. I went as an adult for the first time like 3 years ago. Yeah. And I know there are a lot of people who've never been. Right. People don't get nice things done for them, right? And I know that. I'm the type of person that's going to tear up on a video of just watching random acts of kindness. Okay. So if I can be that for someone and help my business, that's like a double win for me. But again, that's me. That's my authenticity. Right. I like helping. I like seeing people smile. I'm a giver. I like doing things for people. I don't really have a lot of time. I'm the type of person I like to treat you to something nice, and you might not see me for 3 months. That's just my.
Be out here ghosting your client.
That's my personality, but it may not work for you. Right. So if you're going into it, when I go into those things, I don't say, okay, if I spend $3,000 on this, I should get back $4,000. It's not even that technical for me. Okay. It's just like, make somebody smile today. Right. Do something nice for someone, because it makes me feel good. Yeah. And it just happens to come back. Okay. So even though you say you don't look for things to come back to you. Not directly. Everybody believes in, you got to spend money to make money. I agree. So what is something that you spent your money on that gave you the highest return? That is a good question. Yeah. I'm kind of great at questions. I honestly would say you do have to spend money to make money. A lot of my stuff is free. Instagram is free, but your video was dope. I actually got a lot of agents from other areas call me, and now I'm their referral agent. So like, if they have a person down here, they call me. Oh, okay. And they give me the business. I give them a little percentage off, and they found me because of that video. Okay. So hire me. That's first thing. First things first. Just hire me, and then you'll be all right. Marketing with my pictures, good business cards, keeping myself up. Spending money on myself, making sure that I make the time when I don't feel like it to go get my hair done. Okay. Keep my facials going. People. Your skin is glowing. Yeah. Yeah. Heels up. But and being happy. You know, and that's another thing too.
Okay.
I realized the more, like, I've been vacationing, like last year I didn't do any, I told you I didn't spend any money. So no vacation, but I'm a person, I love to travel. Before I became a real estate agent, I was traveling. So
you're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. When people see that you're living your life happily and abundantly, you're not thirsty for a check, they come rolling with the checks. I'm on vacation. People are like, when you getting back? I'm trying to, trying to do this, trying to do that. So I think that spirit of she's happy, she's not stressed, it carries over to people. So when you, not to say that I didn't have moments where I was stressed. You may not see it on Instagram, but when that's the energy that you're putting out, it tends to be kind of what you get back.
Okay. So what you just said kind of sparked two questions for me. So first you mentioned like keeping yourself up. How important, and I've actually just had a conversation that I put out, a couple of days ago, speaking to a woman, a female entrepreneur, just about, being cognitive of your appearance when it comes to, being on top of your business. So how important do you feel it is for not just females, but just entrepreneurs in general to have their appearance together?
Super. And it doesn't have to be any one way. It doesn't have to be cookie cutter. If you wear a t-shirt and jeans, make sure it's clean. Make sure everything is good. As for me, I'm all over the place. Like I said, you might see me one day, I got a baseball cap, some sweatpants on, but I'm typically going to go doing some work.
That's how I saw you the other day.
Right, but I was working it.
Right.
But I think it just makes a huge difference. I have gotten clients off of my looks. I hate to say it that way, but it's the truth. I have. And then I've proven with, my action behind the look, but people are visual.
Right.
It sucks, but that's the world that we live in.
So do you judge people if they don't come correct as far as appearance wise? And this is just a conversation topic in general.
I would like to say that I don't, but I think
you
as
probably
humans, we all do.
Feel like we always do.
I would like to think that I am not so surface, that I'm a little deeper than that.
Yeah.
But I think that ultimately I probably do.
Yeah, because my wife asked me yesterday, so do you judge people how they look? And I'm like, nah, but
we all do.
I probably do.
That's why God gives us judgment.
Yeah.
And I hate when people say, I'm not judgmental. I tell people all day, I don't.
You're hella judgy here.
I don't try to put you in a jail for it, but I am judgmental. And I use my judgment to navigate my life and to keep my energy clear from where it needs to be. Doesn't mean I'm condemning you. Don't mean I'm thinking I'm better, but I from my judgment, that doesn't set well with me.
Right.
So I am slightly judgmental.
Okay. So, and then my other question I had, as far as, you said you're going on vacations a lot. You've been on a lot of vacations this year, which I'm actually trying to get to that point in my life where I have a little bit more balance. So when did you realize like that is something that you need to make yourself happy, as far as just, even though you work hard as hell, but also saying, you know what, I need to spend, a weekend here, 3 days here, 4 days here away?
After last year, I went so hard. December, I went super hard. Real estate burnt me out. And I was like, wow, how could that be? I've only been doing this a year. How can I be burnt out? And I looked and I said, you haven't been anywhere. And I told you before real estate, I liked vacation. That's my thing. And I've been scared. I've lost clients going on vacation.
Really?
You go on vacation, it's a hot market.
Yeah.
You go on vacation, they want this done.
Yeah.
I don't have a team. I don't really have a lot of support.
Right.
I can't do it. They move on, and I can't be mad. And I dropped the fear. I said, well, I don't really care. Not I don't care, but I have to do some self-care?
Yeah,
self-care. So I just say I'm just going to do it. It is what it is.
Okay. And
I feel better.
I bet you do. All right, so just got a couple more questions. We can wrap this up. So
how much money do you make per year? Let's turn the tables on you.
Right now, or last year, it was about 40.
Okay.
So I'm trying to actually I'm on the path right now of kind of definitely exceeding that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. This man don't sell no drugs.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Don't no women.
Not at all.
Clean cut husband. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, what is one motto that you kind of live by?
I don't have this big mantra. Truly, I live by trying to just do what's right. Not always what's easy, but do what's right. And sometimes it's not the right thing doesn't leave me in the best position. And sometimes I have to fight and say, I want to be a little selfish with this. But ultimately, I found when I just do what's right and don't let anything else lead me, but really what's right, because ultimately we all know what's right. It feels, when you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. So I just try to do the right thing.
Okay. I feel like my mantra is fuck these people.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
And the only reason I say that is because a lot of times stuff that I really want to do, I start thinking about what other people are gonna think of it, and then I have to tell myself, you know what? Fuck these people.
Well, let me rephrase, because maybe you may have misinterpreted my do what's right. All right, so
No. I hear what you.
I always do what's right for me.
Yeah.
Which is why I flake out on my friends a lot.
Right.
Which is why, like, I do the thing that's right for me.
Right.
Sometimes it doesn't leave other people feeling so good.
True.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That is a hard place to be, because people misinterpret that okayness with you being fucked up,
Yeah.
flaky, not a good friend,
Yeah.
distant. When really, I have to be true to me. I'm an introvert. I need my time to decompress all of this that I have to do every day.
Everybody out here waving the introvert flag.
And look, if you
don't be out here avoiding people just because you don't want to talk.
That's not my business.
See?
In my business, I have to be. Okay, so the reality of it is, I dropped out of high school, got a GED, came from humble beginnings, and any work that I've always had, any job I've always had, I got it because of hustle.
Right.
So I've always had to talk to people. Even though I didn't want to, I was kind of forced to. I didn't have a real skill, so I had to use my gift, my customer service. And
right.
So I know how to talk to people. I'm good at it. But I would prefer to go in a corner and just kind of chill, by myself.
I've seen you work a room, so.
While I'm at work. Catch me find my Instagram, because I had an Instagram before. Find it. There are maybe 12 posts up there.
I'm gonna have to find it now.
I'm gonna tell you the name, and I didn't even create it. My homeboy created it for me. He was like, "You have to get on Instagram. What is wrong with you?" I just wasn't out.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
And the only way this Instagram is working for me is because it makes me money. If it didn't make me money,
you wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. This is my job. I happen to enjoy it. I happen to enjoy my job because I can be me. But if there was no business attached to it, I wouldn't know you.
Okay. All right. So, what do you feel like is your one key to success? I feel like I've asked this question a couple times in this, but
just keep getting up, because I fall down just like everyone else. I fall short. Never being too hard on myself, never taking myself too seriously, knowing that there's always more for me to learn and grow. Allowing myself to fail, learn from it, keep going. That's the only difference, because I'm not doing anything special than anyone else is doing. I believe that truly wholeheartedly. The only difference is I don't care what happens. I'm going to get back up. I don't care. I just don't care about failure.
Right.
I don't care about being transparent. I don't care about knowing my flaws. I'm happy. I'm good with my life, and I'm just going to keep getting back up.
What is one flaw of yours?
I told you, that's a flaw. You promising all these people stuff.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing as one flaw is I worked so hard.
Okay, so
give me something real.
All right, a flaw that I have is I made a post about it on my story yesterday. I have a low tolerance for lack of common sense. So I get real short with people, and I've had to let clients go that were good clients, sweet clients. But if you're not sharp enough, if I spend too much time with you and determine that you're not like this, it's hard for me to. It's hard, and I shouldn't be like that. It's like I shouldn't be like that. I should have more patience with people. So I have no patience for a lot of stupidity. If I feel like you're, and that's a bad thing, not stupid. But if I feel like you're just not, I'm just like, bye.
You're not sharp. Pretty much, you stupid.
I read people I forget to text people back. That's a flaw. So if you text me, I might text you back, and then a phone call might come in, or I might turn around and do something, and then 2 days later I realize I never hit the send button.
Yeah, I do that.
Think that you just,
I started to do that.
But like a real flaw, like I think I'm a good person.
But everybody got flaws. Don't hit me with that.
What do you think my flaws are?
I don't know.
Right, you really can't think of any. I'm fair. And I don't just say that. Like, I put myself out there. If I'm wrong at something, I'm wrong. I'm generous.
Matter of fact, I got a flaw, but I ain't gonna mention it on camera.
What?
I got a flaw.
What's the flaw?
I got a flaw.
Does that have to do with my love life?
No.
What?
No.
You ain't right.
No.
Tell the people. You asking me to tell the people.
Yeah, where can people find you out on social media?
I am at Mrs. Realtor for You, and that is the number 4, the letter U.com. I'm also
And
on
Mrs.
Facebook.
She's single, but so I don't know why she got the
This is the
MRI.
whole thing behind the Mrs. because everybody misconstrues and thinks that I'm single. I mean, thinks that I'm not single, but I am single. Mrs. Realtor for You was supposed to summarize or identify me as like married to real estate, but it never really.
Yeah.
Never really
Nobody
fits.
really got that from
Everybody
that.
thinks that I'm married. And
Yeah.
So I'm not married. I'm struggling out here paying bills by myself.
Okay.
But I appreciate you for always coming through.
No problem.
To holler at me. And honestly, you can make some excellent money in real estate.
Yeah.
Just get out there. Just put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Get 3 likes on your post. Keep posting. Go look at my first post. 2 likes. 1 like. It's still there. Keep going.
Yeah, we got to see those.
Keep going.
All right, cool. Well, this has been another episode of Interviews with a Rebel. I definitely appreciate Shanique for being a part of this. And yeah, definitely more episodes like this coming up. So we're in this great house with the lights, whole little ambiance studio. Yeah, little beach house right here. Yeah. So definitely more episodes like this. Once again, thank you to Shanique, as well as you can find me everywhere at Shad Harris on everything. You can also check out my new website that I just have up right now.
Just dropped today.
Yeah, shadharris.com.
Yes.
So doing a lot of different things. So that's it. So once again,
you'll see it soon because we have a project coming up that I've already paid for.
whatever. You're not gonna do it. So peace out, people.